Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today we are making an absolutely delicious recipe for strawberry shortbreads, and they are absolutely delicious. And I've made shortbread recipes so many times on this channel, but with this extra touch it tastes amazing. So let's get right into the video so you can find out the ingredients so we can get baking. So here are the ingredients, and just get them and we can get started. So into a large bowl I'm going to be adding in my butter, and my butter was a bit defiant today, but just make sure that you can get your butter out and it's nicely softened. And if anything like this happens, don't worry, because it's easy to clean up. Just need to take it away with a spatula or a fork, as I did. So once you've put your butter into the large bowl, you want to go ahead and give that a nice mix until it's well creamed and it's nice and light in color and fluffy, and it would look something like this. So once it looks like this and it's all nice and light in color and beautiful, go ahead and add in your sugar. Now you can use granulated or you can use caster. I used caster. I really don't think it makes a difference, but you can go ahead and use whatever you wish, but just do not use icing sugar. So go ahead and give that a really nice mix. Make sure everything's nice and incorporated, and once it looks like this, you can go ahead and add in your flour and your corn flour. And if you don't have corn flour, I will give you a tip. You can go ahead and use all plain flour, but corn flour really does make this recipe, so make sure you have it on hand. But if you don't, it's completely fine, you just won't get the exact same texture. So go ahead and use your mixer to combine everything, and if you don't have a mixer, that's fine, you can do this by hand. It's really easy. So once you've got it nice and mixed and all the flour is well incorporated, so you don't see any places without any flour mixed in, go ahead and use a fork. You can complete this job with a fork to make a ball with the dough, and this dough is really soft and sticky, and believe you me, it felt amazing. Like, it was so soft and I was just like, wow, it's like playing with Play-Doh. But yeah, go ahead and make that into a ball with your hands, and once you've made it into a ball, you can go ahead and wrap it with cling film or plastic wrap. So now that it's a nice ball shape, I'm going to wrap the plastic wrap around it, and you just want to make sure you do this nice and tight so that when it comes out of the fridge, you don't get any kind of hard shell around the dough. You want to make sure that you've well covered it, and then you can go ahead and put that into the fridge for about 15 minutes. And you want to make sure you don't skip this step, because chilling the dough makes it get a really nice texture, really crunchy and amazing. So make sure you do not skip this step. Once it's out of the freezer, you can go ahead and unwrap it, and then you can start to roll it in between 2 sheets of greaseproof paper. So here I have the 2 sheets. You shouldn't do this with flour, because flour is going to change the texture of the dough. It's going to make it dry, so make sure you don't use flour and you do go the extra way to use 2 sheets of greaseproof paper. And then your dough should be about half a centimeter thick to about a centimeter thick, so it really depends on how thick you want it, but make sure it's no less or no more. And go ahead and cut your circles out. I did them with the kind of frilly ends, but you can obviously do them completely round. I've done it like that before, it makes no difference. So yeah, go ahead and cut them out. For me, it made 9 and one really small one, but I ate that, don't tell anyone. If you don't use a large cookie cutter, I'm sure you could get more, but I used a medium-sized one and a large one and I still got 9. So yeah, just see how many you can get with your sized cookie cutter. And then you just want to put that onto a baking tray lined with some greaseproof paper, or you can put it onto a silicone baking mat. And then you want to place it into the oven for about 20 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. And while that was baking, I made some strawberry kind of jam syrup thingy, and that was really just strawberry jam, sugar and water along with my strawberries. and I quartered and hold them. So now I've got some whipped cream and I'm going to be piping that onto my cookie, which has been cooling for about 30 minutes or until it was completely cool. And I made sure that I didn't completely give the cookie a nice massive dollop. I made sure that there was a little space in the center so that when my strawberries went on top they could sit. Now I didn't do this to all of the biscuits or cookies, whatever you like to call them, because not everyone in my family likes cream. So if I did this, they'd all be for me, and I didn't want to eat all of them and look so greedy. So I only did this to 4 and saved the rest for my family. So if you're doing this for yourself or for friends and they don't mind cream, you can go ahead and do this to all of them, but I did not. So this was the finished product. Tasted amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.